Please
What's
proceed
up
to your
everyone?
house.
I'm here inside the Fairmart here in Bacolod City, right? So I'm gonna buy some biscuit and some liquids, right? They call it mineral water here in the Philippines, okay? Because I'm gonna be hitting the road, right? Because right now my next stop's gonna be the ruins, right? One of the popular, let's say, tourist spot here in Bacolod City, right? So that one is a skeleton house, right? They call it ruin because it's the skeleton house or the remains of the ancestral house. Actually, it's an Italian architecture house, right? Owned by one of the richest families here in Bacolod City, right? So that spot is famous, right, among local and foreign tourists, right? So we're gonna see that later on. But for now, because that place, there are stores around there, but it's way too expensive, right? It will really rip you off, okay? Like for example, a bottled water will with that at I don't know how to measure the liquid, right? Maybe that small will already cost you 150 pesos or something like that, right? I'm saying that it's too expensive when you buy some food right there. So to save up some money, I'll have to hit the store first, right? Buy some biscuits and liquid, right? To bring it with me before I go to that place, okay? So let me show you around how the Fair Mart look like. Okay, so there's the mineral water right there, right? The bottled waters. So maybe I'll choose which one, okay? Maybe all right, maybe this one, Nature Spring, okay? Just this one. There you go. So there's my snack there later before I visit the ruins in Talisay City, right? Just adjacent, the next city from Bacolod City, okay? So there you go. That's what I will be bringing, right? Just one bottle of water and some crackers, and I'm good. So I'm here right now. I'm already here at Robinson's, okay? So I just got off from the jeepney, okay? So and the jeepney that I rode is Mandalagan, but you can also ride Beta, okay? So this is how Robinson's Bacolod look like, okay? Let me show you, right? Let me switch first the camera. I just decided to take the taxi because there's no van around here. Okay, so I just reached the place, okay, the spot, right? They call this place the ruins, okay, because like I've said, because we will be seeing some it's called the historic place, okay, historic place, a house, a skeleton house, okay, with the Italian theme architecture, okay, which is full of history. So let's get inside. So before you enter, right, this is what you will be seeing. Okay. Okay, so this is the entrance. Right, so this is where you're gonna pay, and the entrance fee is yeah, there. Okay, so we're inside the place right now. So okay, so what you will be seeing inside this place is right. I think there's some kind of garden around here. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There you go. It's an open field. Okay. So if you're with your better half or loved one, right, maybe this is the best place to spend, right? If you're a solitary man, right? So the place is a bit tranquil, not really a bit tranquil, it's really tranquil, okay? So if you want some privacy, you can spend your time around here, be close with the nature, okay? Like there, right? So lots of trees, lots of greens, okay? Plants, okay, there. So there's some seats over there. Okay, sorry, my bad, because this is my first time to operate a motherfucking gimbal. Okay. Okay, so there you go. Right. So, right. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. So let me give you again a 360 views, right, of this motherfucking place. Okay. There you go. Right. So I a bit locked the screen. Maybe let's unlock it. Okay. So you could appreciate the greens. Okay, because this found when you lock it, right, it becomes too bright, and I'm not really professional. I'm not really good at adjusting the brightness and the other features of the phone. Right. So there you go. Okay. So 360 angle of this field, right? This is not necessarily the we're after. Okay. This is just what you call that. It can be likened in a food, right? This is just side dish, right? An entry, okay? Not really the main dish, okay? Right, so there you go. So if you're a solitary man, you want to spend some quiet place, or in a solace place, right? There you go. This is the right perfect place for you. Okay, so now let's go see the ruins. Okay. Okay, so the good thing is there's a tourist guide explaining about the history of this place, right? So I'm gonna show you, right? So there's the guy right there, right, talking about the history of this place, okay? So let me switch the camera. Okay, so that's the tourist guy right there explaining to the tourists, all right, both local and foreigners right there about the history of the place, and he has a sense of humor. That's why the people around him are laughing on how the way he tell the story on how the way he tell the story about this place. Okay, so he has a sense of humor, right? So that's why the tourists were laughing at him. Okay, so but the downside is he's explaining the history of this place in Tagalog, right, in Filipino. So the white folks, right, or people from other countries won't have the chance to appreciate the history of this place. But maybe if you could have a special request to have the telling of the story of this place to be in English, maybe he could do that because um, as you know, Philippines is speaking. It's an English-speaking country, so everybody around here can speak English. So there's no problem with that. So if you are white folks, or a white man, or an American, or people from other countries, you can ask him to explain it in English so you could fully appreciate the history of this place. Okay. So there's an antique right there, okay? An old kalesa, okay? Rickshaw, right? And not really rickshaw, maybe cart, right? Where you put on the horse, okay? You know what they say, right? You don't put the cart before the horse, okay? So that's the cart, okay? Right there. And on this side, you can find the water fountain. Okay, so that place is tranquil, okay, especially if you're with someone whom you dearly loved, okay, with your special someone. Okay, so that's a perfect spot. Okay, how I wish I could be with my special someone, right, spending time together on that spot. Okay. Okay, let's say feeling the tranquility of the place and of course reminiscing the past. It's really it really feels good if you reminisce the past. Okay, let's read what does this what's written on the wall. Okay, the wooden floors, right? Okay, there you go. So that explains that gives us some information about the place, okay, or what they're doing around here. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Okay, there you go. All right. So I think this I'm not really good in in architecture, okay, but I think this one the design of this place is Renaissance, things like that. An art that is full of curves and with a floral design. I really don't know how you call that thing. What's the term for that? So, but I'm pretty much sure this architecture follows a certain pattern, or yeah, a certain pattern, right? A special pattern, right? Historic pattern, or whatever you want to call that. So the point is, right, it has a certain architectural design, okay, that makes this place so special. Okay, right. So there's some certificates right there, right? What does it say? All right, that it's an excellent place. Okay, Yeah, I really agree, right? This is an excellent place, especially for lovebirds. Okay, okay. Let me adjust. Okay, especially for lovebirds. Okay, so this is gonna be a sweet place for those who are going to get married. There you go. Shit. Sorry for that so fast movement. All right. I'm still learning how to use this gimbal. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at the restaurant. All right. Okay, so yeah. So there's the water fountain. Okay. There you go. And what is that shape? Okay. Looks like a shape. Looks what's called the um, a spherical shape, a trapezoid, or something with a zoid, right? It reminds me of of the White House, I think, right? uh, a special landmark in the United States. Okay, uh, it looks like that shape. Okay, but this one is smaller. Okay, all right, so let's take a good look of the garden. All right, right, the garden. All right, let's take a closer look. Okay, of the garden. So there you go. So there's the water fountain right there. Okay, let me move around. Let me move my gimbal. How I wish that this DJI Osmo, right, gimbal should have made its movement smoother, right? Because when you press the joystick hard, right, so the movement is a bit rough. It's a bit robotic, if you can call it that way. Okay, it's like what you call it when you bump into something. It's a very quick movement, a sudden movement, right? So sometimes it's better not to use the joystick. Okay, like what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm just holding it. Okay, without using the joystick. Okay, and walking around the garden. There you go. There you go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what do you think of the place? Okay. You like the place? Okay. So if you like the place, maybe you can also support my YouTube channel, because I made a lot of effort of showing you this beautiful scenery, this beautiful view. Okay. So you know the relationship mutualism. Okay, so please subscribe on my channel. If possibly, maybe you can make some donations so I could have some budget to show you uh, more of the beautiful places here in the Philippines. Okay. And there you go, restaurant right there. Okay, that's the restaurant. Okay, so if you feel hungry, all right, and if you're well off, okay, you can go on that restaurant and buy something. Okay, but for me, I'll just go with with the cracker that I bought. Okay, right, so yeah, there you go. So that's the restaurant right there. Right, you could buy some food right there, some sweets. Okay, I don't know what's their menu, okay, because I've just eaten there once and I can't remember what they're serving because I only ordered a dessert, okay. I don't want to comment, alright? I don't want to comment, okay. I might say something bad. Okay, so let me give you a 360 angle of this place, alright? But this time, right, from the top, right? Not really from the top, right? From the above, right? I'm gonna do the what you call the spinning effect. Okay, so let me show you the 360 angle, right? So I'm gonna stand on the center of this field or of this place, okay, and I'm gonna give you a 360 spinning view. Okay, there you go.